Hello, people of the place that you're watching right now on YouTube. It is I, once again, the Malik Aaron. And today, I'm going to be reviewing a movie. Now, if you're under, I don't know, the age of, if you're not at least 16 or 17, I suggest you don't watch this, because I might be describing some graphic imagery. So today, I'm reviewing Black Swan, the movie that won Natalie Portman her Oscar. And this was made by Darren Aronofsky. Ironically, I reviewed a movie, The Wolverine, a movie that was supposed to be made by him, but just didn't work out. So that's real interesting. So, those of you who don't know, Black Swan is based off the play Swan Lake. And in this movie, you have Natalie Portman, and she's part of this ballerina group. She wants to be the best. She wants to be the Swan Queen, but in order to do that, she has to be both the white swan and the black swan. The white swan, she completely is. She perfects the white swan, but she has to transform herself into, as I say, her evil twin, the black swan. And she just can't seem to do it. And so she's just pushed harder and harder and harder. And so she finally goes, just goes mental. She starts seeing things. She starts seeing hallucinations, and graphic visuals, and whatnot. And it's just, it's quite uncomfortable. This movie, after watching it, see, I've never seen it. I've only seen it now. And I knew what to expect. I knew it was going to be nightmare-inducing imagery. But I didn't expect how just, Yeah, I mean, wow. I really like this movie for what it is. And I can see why it would have it did as well as it did. Mainly because it wasn't one of those movies that some people describe as artsy fartsy, tries too hard to be art. But this is not a ballerina picture. No, this is a horror movie, an underlying horror movie. Because you see this nice woman, or as her mother would say, this sweet innocent little girl, go from that to just completely losing herself. And some of the imagery in here is quite brutal. Sometimes I was just oh. It got me to cringe a bit. She starts getting scratch marks on her back, on her nails. And it's just really weird. And then there's instances where she turns into a swan. Well, she has tendencies. And then she also meets this chick by Mila Kunis, and she thinks that she's going to take her spot. And then the dude that's doing the whole thing keeps telling her that's not the case. And then he basically made Mila Kunis her alternate in case it doesn't work out. So Natalie Portman just keeps going and going and going, trying to be perfect, artistically perfect, and then she starts going to a complete nightmare. And it's just, I don't know what to say. It's probably one of the most disturbing movies I've seen, probably ever. I mean, it's just, Natalie Portman earned her Oscar. If she didn't win an Oscar for this, people would have been triggered. People would have probably started boycotting the Oscars. So thank goodness she won, because she really deserved it. And it completely makes up for her performance in those horrible Star Wars prequels with her lines, with her and Anakin. This completely makes up for it. But it really wasn't her fault. It was George Lucas's fault. But anyway, the dance scenes. Since this is still about ballerinas, there has to be dance scenes. They are really good. They're choreographed good. They look great. And they're just stunning to look at. You just look at it and it's like, wow. It's nice. That's what it is. And then the ending. The ending is where it really got me. Where she just completely loses herself. And she literally transforms into the Black Swan. But before that, one of her hallucinations, she's supposedly finding Mila Kunis's character. Her name's Lily. She supposedly finds her, and then she stabs Lily, like has her in a closet, and then like breaks a mirror. Then it turns out all that was a hallucination, but the broken mirror was not, and she realizes she may have stabbed herself with the glass, and then in the end, like after they do the whole thing, she's just bleeding profusely, and then she just ends with these words: "It was perfect." Like, I mean, that's just chilling. The way it ended. It's kind of like one of those endings where you don't know what really is gonna happen. It's up to your interpretation. Kind of like the movie that Darren Aronofsky made before this, The Wrestler. I don't have The Wrestler, so I can't review it. Sorry. Like when Mickey Rourke was going up on the top rope, and then you didn't see what happened afterwards. This is the same. And Darren Aronofsky himself said this is more or less a companion piece to The Wrestler. So, in the end, this is quite a hard movie to watch, but I still really love it for what it is. And it's not like one of those like Oscar bait movies, you know, the ones where it's just like has like a crying scene, or has an emotional scene, or has an uplifting scene. No, this movie's not uplifting at all. It is a complete nightmare. One of the best horror movies I've ever seen. Another one of those, one of the best horror movies I've ever seen will be in their next set of reviews, so wait for that. I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. I mean, it's very disturbing. If you're under the age limit, which is like, I guess 17, please don't watch it. You'll have nightmares for weeks. And yeah, 8 out of 10. And I hope like the next movie Darren Aronofsky makes is supposedly Mother with Jennifer Lawrence. It's gonna be like the same type of thing, and hopefully that's good. I might watch it, but I still don't know. So that's Black Swan. Now, we're gonna get to the fourth match. We're almost done with this little gauntlet. And Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns is supposed to take on like somebody big. So either be like the Big Show, Undertaker, Brock Lesnar. I guess we'll just have to find out who it is right now. Alright, I'm right here, the big dog. And I'm ready for my next opponent. Who's gonna be? It's gonna be me! Look, it's Mark Henry. Time to introduce yourself. It's Mark Henry, former world champion, world's strongest man. As you can tell from my initials, WSM, world's strongest man. And I've been just a beast. Now I'm gonna show this Roman Reigns who's the boss. Oh my goodness. Giving him headbutts. Now he's gonna fumble fly. Alright, how are you not dead, Roman? I think it's over. 1, 2, Of course it's not over, because it's Roman Reigns. You darn right it's me. Alright. Well, this is a slow match. Well, he's big. What'd you expect? Well, the other matches were a bit faster.
Yeah. Oh. It's over. 1, 2. Oh my. Oh. Lifting up at least 20 feet in the air. Coming from your perspective. Now, he's going to pay. Oh. I'm going to put him in the Hall of Pain. And how will you do that? By doing this. Oh, world's strongest slam. Oh, world's strongest slam. Oh, for a third time. And I'm going to do something insane. Woo! Oh. If this isn't over, nothing will ever beat him. 1, 2. Oh, I guess nothing will. That's it. Oh. Jeez. That wasn't meant to happen. That wasn't meant to happen either. Just. Oh. Just. Oh. This is a very botchy match. Shut up. It's not my fault. Duh. Gonna hit him in the side. Oh no! Man, broke his ribs. Yup. And now I'm gonna fly from a very high position. So, Roman, you better say your last words before this is gonna happen to you. Come on, man. Wow. You have to, you know what? Move the camera. You gotta put it at a better angle. What do you mean? Well, I'm not gonna do it from like right here. It won't have no impact. I'm gonna do it from the sky. You sure that's a good idea? Of course it is. Now cut the camera so I can do it properly. Alright. Here I come. Rah! Move me out the way. Fine, you better move me. Ugh. Oh no! Oh. I think Mark Henry's dead. Well, yes he is. No. Let's pin him. 1, 2, 3. It's over. It's probably the shortest match we've had. Roman, you win. Now it's time to face the final opponent. I know who it is. Triple H. Now you can explain him. The final opponent. It's gonna be scary. That's all I'm gonna say. And you faced him before in a long feud. Alright. Guess that's fair. And the next review will be, what was it again? It's gonna be a Ninja Turtles movie. Yes! The very controversial 2014 version. The one that had everyone talking. And none the way they wanted it to. So we're gonna be reviewing that. So make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment. We will see you next time for more action. Yeah.